Welcome to Youth Conference 2017 45th Annual Youth Conference. Wow.
You know, Myron, I think that youth conference is getting better and better.
Oh, yeah, it gets better every year, but you know, Cactus, it's a little confusing this year. Have you looked at the schedule? You know, it's got all these different sessions and preachers and split sessions in different buildings. I mean, it's kind of confusing.
Yeah, Myron, that's why I made a science out of my youth conference schedule.
Don't you mean science?
Well, yeah, Myron, that's what I said, science.
All right, well, Cactus, why don't you tell us about your scientific system then?
Well, Myron, it's easy. You just got to simplify the preacher's names and then the places, and then it's a piece of cake to remember.
Huh.
Okay, take this guy, for example.
Who's that?
You know, Myron, that's what everybody says when they see Brother Eddie's picture. So I call him Who. You see?
Huh.
I took all the syllables of Dr. Eddie Lapina's name and I consolidated them into one word. Who.
Okay. All right.
Now, you know what 90% of the people say when they hear this guy preach?
What?
See? That's what they say. So I call him what?
Okay, so what is his name?
Yeah, what is his name? See, Myron? Piece of cake. Now, how about this guy? You know him?
I don't know.
Myron, I think you're getting the hang of it.
Well, wait, Cax, I'm a little bit confused. Can you give me that last guy's name again?
I don't know.
You don't even know his name?
Myron, of course I know his name. I just told you. Now, don't you know his name?
I don't know.
Okay, Myron, now that we got the people all figured out, now let's go to the places, okay? This is the Jack Hiles Memorial Auditorium.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And then directly across the street, we have the administrative office building, big, beautiful building. You can't miss it, right
Okay.
across the street. And then next to that, we have Building P. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. You got it now? Does that clear things up for you?
Not really, Cactus. Look, okay. All I want to know is, tomorrow morning, where am I supposed to go?
Okay, let's see, Myron. Well, we have Who preaching across the street, What's preaching in here, and I Don't Know is in Building P.
Cactus, I thought you said you had a system.
I do, Myron.
Well, then explain to me how to understand this youth conference schedule.
Myron, I am, okay? Now listen, okay? Who is preaching across the
What are you asking me for?
Myron, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Who's preaching across the street, What's preaching in here, and then we have I Don't Know over in Building P.
You don't even know the preachers' names?
Myron, I most certainly do.
Okay, then who's preaching across the street tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
I mean the fellow's name.
Who?
The guy preaching across the street.
Who?
The conference preacher preaching across the street tomorrow morning.
Myron, that's the man's name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
That's it.
That's who?
That's right, Myron.
Okay, all right. Okay. Tomorrow morning, I walk across the street. The people come out on the platform. They have maybe congregational singing, maybe a special or two, introduction of the preacher, and then who preaches.
Yeah, for about 30 minutes. Hey, Myron, your love is preaching. Even his wife loves his preaching.
Whose wife?
Yeah.
Okay. Cactus, look.
What's wrong with that?
All I want to know is, what's the guy's name preaching across the street tomorrow morning?
No, Myron, what's in here?
Who's in here?
Who's preaching across the street?
One service at a time!
Oh, Myron, stop moving the preachers around.
Well, quit. I'm not moving anybody around. Okay, let's just take a deep breath, Cactus. All right. Cactus, you can let it out now.
Whew, thanks, Myron.
Okay.
Okay.
All I want to know is, what's the guy's name preaching across the street tomorrow morning?
Myron, what's in here?
Who's in here?
Who's preaching across the street?
I don't know.
Oh, he's over in Building P, Myron. We're not talking about him right now. Let's get back across the street.
How do we get to Building P?
Well, Myron, you mentioned the preacher's name.
Okay, if I mention the name of the guy preaching in Building P, who did I say was preaching?
Yeah.
So who's preaching?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You got me confused, Cactus. All right. Okay. All right. So Building P. Okay. All right. All I want to know is, what's the guy's name preaching across the street tomorrow morning?
No, Myron, what's in here?
Who's in here?
Who's preaching across the street?
I don't know.
Building P.
Building P, Building P, Building P. Okay, you want to go to Building P? Fine. Let's just go to Building P and just stay there.
I'm sorry, Myron. What do you want to know?
Okay, I would like to know who's preaching in Building P tomorrow.
Myron, why do you insist on putting who in Building P?
What am I putting in Building P?
What's in here?
Who's in here?
Who's across the street?
I don't know.
Building
P.
P.
Okay, all right. You
See,
upsetting
Myron,
me,
I
Cactus?
told you it was easy.
Look, all I want to know is tomorrow morning I walk across the street and I listen to who?
Myron, that's the first thing you said right all night.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Well, Myron, that's all you got to do.
I walk across the street and listen to who?
Yeah,
So who's preaching?
naturally.
Look, somebody's got to be preaching across the street now. Who is it?
Naturally, Myron.
Naturally?
Naturally.
Okay. All right, so tomorrow morning I walk across the street and I listen to Naturally.
No, Myron, you walk across the street and you listen to who?
Naturally.
There you go.
Okay, so tomorrow morning I walk across the street and listen to Naturally.
No, Myron. No. That's different.
I said what you said.
You're not saying what I said.
I walk across the street and listen to Naturally.
No, Myron, you walk across the street and you listen to who?
Naturally.
Now you got it. You see, Myron? I told you it wasn't too hard after all.
Okay, all right.
Okay?
Okay, all right. I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All right. So tomorrow morning we get up bright and early. We grab a cup of coffee. We walk across the street. Listen to who. Then we come back and revival breaks out. Lives are changed. The altar's filled. Standing ovation.
Yeah.
We come back over here. Listen to what? I don't know. Building P. Why? Who cares?
You got it, Myron. You
Yeah,
see?
whatever.
I told you it wasn't that hard.
Whatever.
Wait. Whatever? Whatever's preaching in here tomorrow afternoon.
Cactus!
Wait a minute. Who's that?